Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Gourevitch, Errol Morris, and Khan Ross.
Abu Ghraib was in a combat zone, which itself was a breach of international law. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the use of stress positions and sleep deprivation was systematic and approved by the authorities. I didn't know that the hooded man who became famous when he was photographed standing on the box with a hood and wires attached to his hands, that very night in the next door shower cubicle, another man was murdered. I didn't know that of all of these crimes, only a very few of them have ever been prosecuted.
Many of these iconic photographs from Abu Ghraib are the most widely seen photographs in history. But does anybody really know anything about them? Does anybody really know what they are really looking at, why the pictures were taken?
Because many of them started taking photographs because they were shocked by what they saw. They described the photographs as an attempt to record, as Sabrina Harmon repeatedly says, what was allowed.
I have been endlessly fascinated by the obsession with Sabrina's smile and her thumb. I remember when I first saw the picture, I was appalled. I thought, what kind of a human being acts like this? Then I found out additional details. The photograph was taken 16 hours after this man was killed by the CIA. Some 20-plus photographs that she took are detailed forensic pictures of the body. The only reason we know about this murder, it would have been covered up entirely by the US military, is because of the pictures this woman took.
There's a tremendous public service performed by these pictures. Some of the most painful photographs I find to look at are the photographs of naked men or hooded naked men tied in various stress positions to the bars and standing alone, with no American soldiers jeering at them, no American soldiers mocking them, simply tied there alone. And these pictures, nobody ever got prosecuted for any of these things. It would have required somebody to actually ask questions, like who put them in that position? The pictures describe dehumanization. And I think it's really important that one of the big problems that people have had in trying to absorb this story is confusing the act of depiction with the thing depicted. There's been a broad effort to sort of see the taking of pictures as the perversion rather than the policy of torture. The people who took the pictures and appeared in the photographs are the people who were held accountable, and the people who weren't.
It's the politics of blame, scapegoating. I call it the Cindy Sherman art project from hell. What's interesting to me is that it was part of policy to have American men use American women to humiliate Iraqi men. When you see that picture of Lindy England holding the leash, what you are seeing is a picture, a vivid picture of American foreign policy. It makes me wonder whether the purpose of the war was really, at its heart, humiliation, that was our foreign policy. And I leave it to everyone's imagination to try to understand why that might be the case.
Thanks, Philip. Good afternoon.